Okay, glad you're back.
Bag.
Yeah, good for you. Very nice. Anyway, there's a lot of nice places, but that's a beautiful place.
Mm-hmm.
And Belgium is so famous for beer. I like beer, but like I said, I was telling you, I'll just finish this quick. There's a plaza with a big clock, very famous. There's a
Mm-hmm.
movie that has this in it, something about a night in Bruges or something. I forget what it's called, but we went up where they had a beer place on a balcony above the plaza, and I
Mm-hmm.
drank two beers. You know, you drink two beers and that's enough. It's not like you
Uh-huh.
sit there all day and
Wow.
no, you drink two beers, you're happy,
Mm-hmm.
but it's enough. It's so good. It's so good. It just like fills you up like you had a meal or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
anyway,
like that kind of style. Now I do not want to drink alcohol, but sometimes I want to freshy cocktail or light beer. Mm-hmm.
yeah, sure, beer or wine or something. I'm not a wine drinker very much,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, beer I like. The best in Europe, the beer is so good. You know, it's the only place. You know, the everybody has their beer, but really the
Yeah.
only place is Europe. Europe has the best beer. There's no question. The
Mm-hmm.
Czech Republic, I have not been to. That's supposed to be the best. And
Mm-hmm.
Belgium, Germany, I've been, and those are places. And in Croatia and in England too, I found really, really good beer. And
Yeah.
even in Italy, not so bad. Italy and Spain, not so bad. You know, much better than here. Here our beer is horrible.
Uh-huh.
And the Brazilians drink the beer ice cold.
Ice
That's
cold. Mm-hmm.
yes. They call it estupidamente fria, which means stupidly cold. That's how
Mm-hmm.
they like it because it's hot here.
That's
But see,
unique. Huh?
yeah, it's not supposed to. You're not supposed to drink beer that cold anyway. So very good.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough for me. Now you
But
talk.
Brazilian food is wonderful.
Yeah, they have some good food. They have some very
Mm-hmm.
good.
Yeah.
My ex-wife, the mother of my child, is
Mm-hmm.
from a place called Bahia. It's a
Uh-huh.
state. It's on the hump. Like Brazil has sort of a hump that sticks out into the
Mm-hmm.
ocean, and
Ah.
that's where that was. And a lot of the slaves, when they took the slaves in, they went about half went to Bahia or more. They were
Uh-huh.
doing sugar plantations there, and they used them for that. So it's a very black place. And my ex-wife is black, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but they brought a lot of the food, a lot of their spices and things, and their way of cooking from Africa,
Mm-hmm.
and they use pepper. They like spicy. Uh,
Aha.
but they have a lot of unusual things that only there you find. They use a cooking oil called dende, which comes from a palm, like some kind of palm tree, and they take
Uh-huh.
the oil out of it, and it's a yellow oil. I don't even know how they make it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's either you like it or you don't like it. It's very strong. It's like curry, sort of. You like curry or you don't like curry. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You either love curry or you don't like curry. So anyway,
I
it's like,
I like curry.
yeah, you like
I like curry and I like spicy food. So I love.
perfect.
Yeah. I think when I when I travel to Brazil, I'm I would be so happy to eat.
Yeah. Well, that's a good,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good place is Bahia. Bahia is very interesting. A lot of culture there. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
music comes out of there. Very
Mm-hmm.
interesting place. That's the spiciest place. If you go to Rio de Janeiro or Sao Paulo, where I live, the food
Mm-hmm.
is not so spicy. You
Mm-hmm.
can. We use pepper. I have pepper here. In fact, my ex-wife makes it for me. I get
Uh-huh.
along fine with her. She doesn't poison it,
Ah.
but she makes it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And in a oil, we put peppers in it and put oil on top, and then use the oil to, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
olive oil. So to spice to put on top of the food, but it's you use a little bit, just a few drops, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But so where have you eaten Well, Korea has spicy food. Yes, I mean
Yes,
kimchi is spicy.
kimchi is not spicy in here, but
No,
yeah, some Western people says kimchi is so spicy,
yeah,
but for me, kimchi is not spicy.
I see.
Hmm.
So okay, so when you cook, do you make spicy food?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
very spicy food.
Oh, excellent. Oh,
Hmm.
good. I'm coming to your house.
Sometimes when I eat the spicy food, I pay for.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hot.
Uh-huh. Excellent. So, you what kind of peppers do you use? What do they look like? Because every
Korean,
place in the world has different
yeah,
kind of peppers.
Korean pepper is Korean green pepper is spicy. Some is
Green
spicy,
pepper.
but yeah, but uh,
Are they
imported. Some pepper is imported abroad. That
spicy?
is from Thai, maybe
From
Thai.
Thailand.
Yeah,
Sure. Of course.
that is so small, so small. Cherry is very spicy.
Uh-huh. Sure. Yeah.
I do not know how to call that cherry, but that's so spicy. And I bought in Costco, from
Uh-huh.
Thai. Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. Because I think the spiciest food I've ever eaten was in Thailand for sure. I mean, that
Hmm.
was the spiciest. But I mean, I've eaten other places too. But uh, yeah, Thailand is famous for that. I told you about I ate the tom yum, the famous tom
Hmm.
yum soup, and I ate it in 5 places on the beach. The last place, it was so hot. I take 3 spoons. I cried. I blew my nose, and
Uh-huh.
then I could eat 3 more spoonfuls, and then the same thing. I cried.
Your tongue is painful.
Yeah,
Like
it was
this.
really really hot.
Mhm. My
Uh-huh.
my eldest son
Let
want
me
to
see.
drink stripe.
Okay. Hello. How old is he?
Yeah. He is 5 years old.
Oh, 5 years old. Oh,
Mhm.
oh, that's a great age.
Yes. He can
That's a.
speak. He can speak better than me. He
Oh
can
yeah, I
speak
speak.
English. He can
Uh-huh.
speak English better than me.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Do you
Mhm.
speak English at home?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. No,
Mhm.
I know it's hard work.
Every day I use English at home, but
Oh, good.
yeah, uh, that's all poor and the long expression. But do uh, I do not care about it. I just use and I continue to use every day.
Uh-huh. Oh, good for you. No, it's important to do that, and it's good for him. You know,
Mm-hmm.
my son is so lazy about speaking English. He
Uh-huh.
understands everything because I talk to him in English, but he answers me in Portuguese.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Uh-huh.
and I get mad, and then he
Yeah,
sort of,
because his mom is Brazilian and he
yeah.
was born in Brazil, so he
Oh, sure.
it's too hard to learn English than you.
Yeah, it's only
Mm-hmm.
me, but he understands everything.
Mm-hmm,
He
yeah.
understands pretty much everything, but
Wow.
he's
Mm-hmm.
so lazy about speaking. My son is very lazy.
But I think he would be perfect like you because you are native speak and his father, so he can speak English better than others. Mhm.
Well, yeah, when he started speaking some English, he had a very
Mhm.
good accent. He
Wow,
doesn't, not that he spoke like an American, but he didn't have
wow,
those bad. He didn't speak like American, but he didn't have the bad habits that Brazilians have.
mm-hmm.
Everybody has an accent. You have an
I
accent. I have an
know.
accent.
Uh-huh.
Everybody. So
I
he had,
know Brazilians English accent. Yeah,
yeah,
but that's great because that's great than Indian accent. Indian accent,
oh,
English accent is very difficult to understand, but their grammar is perfect. I think.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Mhm.
there he is.
Wow, he looks so
Hey, open the
handsome.
door. Hey, don't do that. Here, just say hi. Just wave. Arthur, just wave quick.
Hello, I'm South
See?
Korean. Nice to meet you. Hello. Wow, he looks handsome. He looks
Yeah,
handsome.
he's
Mm-hmm.
so tall.
Mm-hmm.
He's so
Wow. Yeah.
it's incredible. I have to measure him because
Mm-hmm.
I'm tall. I'm about 6 feet, which is like 184 or something, 180, 184. I forget what it is.
Yeah.
180, somewhere in there. But he must be 170.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. And he's
Uh-huh.
11.
Oh,
He's here.
wow.
He's here on me. He's here.
Wow.
He used to be
Amazing.
here. Now he's here. And
Wow, incredible. Yeah.
yeah, when he's 14, he's gonna be taller than me, without a doubt. He'll be 14. It'll be like
Uh-huh.
up to, you know.
I think you are proud of him because I think he is so smart and he works good works hard on studying, right?
Nah, he's
No.
lazy. He's very lazy. He always does the minimum. He does the
Hmm.
minimum to get by. You understand? He does
Yeah.
whatever to get by. Get by means just do it and do the minimum that you have to do to
Hmm.
finish. He's very late. All he cares about, all he wants to do is do this. They play Free
Ah,
Fire.
like my kids.
They're all kids these days.
Don't do
That's all they want to do.
that.
Yeah, I have to limit
Yeah,
their time.
I says every day you addicted on the game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I tell him he's addicted.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's
Oh my
there.
goodness,
Yeah,
your
it's the whole,
situation is like me.
yeah, it's the whole. And it's a shame because,
Hmm.
for example, he's very musical. His
Oh
mother,
wow,
his mother is black. She
yeah.
dances very well.
Hmm.
He's got a lot of rhythm. His father's a musician. He
Yeah.
sings perfectly in tune. He was studying piano, but he just
Hmm.
stopped. He said, "I don't want to play piano. I don't want to play piano, and I
Hmm.
can't get him to play piano because I think the kids nowadays, everything is like right away. You can learn a game in 5 minutes. So
Hmm.
if you have to study something for years, like music, you have to study for years before you can really start to play and things like that. Uh, People don't have that concentration anymore. I don't know. What do you think?
But how? But I think he is your son and he affected you and his mom. So
Yeah.
uh, he is good at, and he is talented about art. I think
Yeah.
so.
And,
Mm-hmm.
and music especially, but I can't
Mm-hmm.
get him to play an instrument. So it doesn't do any good.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, Korea, what do
Mm-hmm.
you do differently? Because Korea is always on the top of like all the
IT.
school board.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
School.
all the
Yeah.
all the all the scholastic things, all the test
Mm-hmm.
scores, especially math and science and
Mm-hmm.
those. I
Yes.
know in general, China, Japan,
Mm-hmm.
wherever,
Yeah. Yeah.
but Korea is like. So, what do you think? Is that part of the culture? How do you do that? Explain.
Hmm.
Please tell me.
But children is poor because they have many subject and they have lots of to do on education.
You mean
My
China?
yeah, my eldest son says my favorite subject is math. Uh,
Right.
yeah, but
Uh-huh.
that's not real. Yeah, this uh, sentence is he's 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 he heard about on mass com this sentence in English. So
Hmm.
he just say every day. My favorite in English. My
Really?
favorite subject is math.
Uh-huh. So what is his favorite subject? Is it math?
I think his favorite subject is science. Science.
Uh-huh, science.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but science and math, I mean, they go together a lot.
Uh-huh.
And
And
you
he is
know,
but he is good at drawing sea
oh, good
creature.
for
Yeah,
him.
drawing sea creature. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, excellent. Interesting. Yeah, I read something about China once, and this was interesting,
Mm-hmm.
and I would imagine it has something to do with Korea and Asia in general. Is that
Mm-hmm.
the politicians in China, that go to the Politburo or whatever, even as communists, whatever, they go there, but most of them are engineers,
Mm-hmm.
whereas
Yeah.
most of the politicians in the United States
Mm-hmm.
are lawyers. They come
Uh-huh.
from a
I
law background.
know.
But I think that to be an engineer is much more practical. Even as a
Mm-hmm.
politician, you're going to think more, practically,
Mm-hmm.
project and how you
Yeah.
improve. And lawyers are sneaky. Lawyers are trying to figure out the angles of how they can get away with something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And but the engineer, he deals with facts. He has to deal with facts. He's building something. He
Mm-hmm.
can't say, I think that this is true, and then lie
Yeah.
about it, because then the building
Yeah.
will fall down. you
Uh-huh.
know so I think that's why China's doing such interesting things with their trains and their things like that. And I know Korea is as advanced or more advanced
Mm-hmm.
China. So do you think that's true about maybe Asia in general, or do you think that's true in Korea also? Like your politicians, what is their background? Is it law? Is it engineering? Is it a mix, or what? Or is it different things?
Yeah. Nowadays, 20 years ago, law is the
Most common.
most common dream.
Hmm.
But nowadays, almost students want to be a engineer or doctor,
Uh-huh.
because
Or
yeah,
and
doctor
computer
is
sciences.
yeah,
Everybody's in
yeah,
some kind of
yeah.
computer science, software, or
Korean
whatever.
famous global group is Samsung. Samsung
Yeah.
has many engineer of IT. So
Uh-huh.
my husband job is engineer of IT. His
Oh,
job,
excellent.
yeah, his job is some. His job is great, and some engineer of IT engineer pay is more pay is
Yeah,
more
we'll say
than
better. Yes,
big
it's
more
better.
than better lawyer
Uh-huh. Better than a
or
lawyer. His pay is better.
or doctor. But
Uh-huh.
some of lawyer and some of lawyer and the doctor is very rich, but
Sure.
usually not rich.
Uh-huh.
But
Exactly. Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe some 10%, at least 10% of a doctor or lawyer is make huge money, but
I
others,
see.
some others are normal,
I
like worker, like a company
understand.
worker. So
Yeah.
but usually engineer pay is very high.
Hmm.
So I know Indian engineer is want to move America or Korea because their
Mm.
pay is higher.
Yeah, exactly. And the Indians are very well educated in these
Yeah,
things.
exactly. They're
Yeah.
so smart.
Yeah, it's like living in Cuba or something. The doctors are the best in the world, but they make, like everybody else, they make $40 a month, you know, as a doctor. So that's where they
Yeah.
go all over the world. We were using doctors here from Cuba a lot, but our crazy president said, no, they're communists, send them back, and now we have no doctors.
Pay doctors pay is
Sorry.
not higher, but use their pay is normal, like worker.
It's like here too. I think they make good money. They're not poor. The doctors are not poor here, but they're not like rich like the United States. You know, they make a lot of money sometimes. The doctors.
I know.
A lot of money, but it's the most expensive healthcare in the world in the United States, and it's not the best. It's just the most expensive. So, but I think in a way.